Okay mga kapatid, nandito na naman po tayo sa isang reaction video. Ano na po ang balita at ating bibigyan ng opinion at reaksyon. Unang-una sa lahat, kung totoo itong balita ito, napakakupal talaga ni Tito Sen. Wala, opinion ko to, no? Kung totoo, no? Kung hindi, hayaan nyo lang yung sinasabi ko. Galing po sa SMNI News Online, pero wala namang verify ito. Hindi po sa akin galing, ano? Wala siyang check, pero DZR, parang gano'n na kasi ang name ngayon ng SMNI. Pero tingnan natin mga kapatid, kasi nakalagay dito, ibinunyag ni Senate President Alan Peter Cayetano na pinayagan ni dating SP Tito Soto ang National Bureau of Investigation NBI na pumasok sa Senado para arestuin si Senator Bato de la Rosa. Iginiit ni Cayetano na dapat dumaan sa tamang proseso at kumuha muna ng warrant mula sa hukuman ng Pilipinas bago isagawa ang anumang pag-aresto sa loob ng institusyon. Sa kasulukuyan, sabi ng ganon, ang pakikipag-ugnayan ng mga senador kay Senator Bato upang matiyak ang kanyang kaligtasan habang tinatalakay ang mga susunod na legal na hakbang. Yan. Pero medyo nagdududa ako sa balitang ito kasi hindi talaga siya galing sa SMNI News. Ewan ko kung SMNI News ito. Tignan ulit natin. Ayan, meron siyang 642K followers. So mukhang SMNI talaga to. Tapos may live siya.
Kailan po kayo mananatili dyan sa
Ayan, Senator Bato, hindi ako alam kung hanggang kailan ako dito. Doon ata sa sa loob. Okay? Pakinggan natin.
loob ng compound ng Senado?
We can never tell. Hanggat hindi maglabas yung decision ng Supreme Court sa aming mga petisyon, hindi natin alam kung hanggang kailan kami dito. Hintayin natin maglabas yung Supreme Court ng ruling regarding our petitions.
So, base ho sa mga nasa labas, mukhang nagrarally na naman yung mga tao or nasa, ewan ko kung nasan sila nito. Kasi, ito pala meron, no? Di tiyak ang kinabukasan. Grabe. Hashtag Senator Bato Arrest. So, kung talagang, mukhang SMNI talaga yung channel, ay yung Facebook. Ngayon, kung totoo ito, napaka kupal talaga ng papayagan mo yung NBI or ICC, kung ano man yan, na arestuin si Senator Bato. Wala na nga pong jurisdiction itong ICC. Bakit pinipilit pa rin nila? Alam mo, gaya ng sinabi ko po, baka ito'y diversion na naman para mapag-usapan sa Senator Bato at mapabayaan na naman po yung talagang pinaka-problema ng ating bansa. Yung unang-una pa lang, marami pa kasigurong mga ahensyang hindi pa po na-check. Marami pa yan, sigurado ako dyan. Ngayon, itong flood control, hindi na po matapos-tapos. Ngayon, nagpalit na po ng Senate President na wala na, nalaglag na po itong si Iskol Bukol. Sana magkaroon na po ng hustisya itong nangyari sa flood control kasi mga kapatid, tag-ulan na naman po. Magkakaroon na naman ng paalala ito, isang malaking paalala na naman sa atin. Sana nitong susunod na tag-ulan ay hindi masyadong tag-ulan. Pero ewan natin kasi taon-taon parang paggrabe ho ng paggrabe. Sana wag ho tayong pabayaan ng gobyerno. Kawawa po yung mga mamamayang Pilipino, mga kapatid. Okay, tingnan pa po natin, Ito naman si anak po ni Marcoleta. Ayan, kasi nga 'di ba? Yung ginawa po nilang impeachment, parang nung nakaraan din yun sa 19 Congress. So parang nauulit lang, mga hilaw ang mga ebidensya. Ano pa bang aasahan natin doon sa Kongreso? May impeach naman po talaga si BP Sara. Alam naman natin, magagaling mag-magic yung mga yan. Kaya ito mga kapatid, pakinggan po natin sa Representative Marcoleta. Okay?
Malakas ang committee report na ito. Bakit kailangan mangako di umano ng pabuya tulad ng pera, dagdag allowances, at release ng projects sa mga boboto ng yes.
Grabe.
At mananakot na hindi i-release ang mga projects at baka kakasuhan daw ang mga boboto ng no. I vote no to the committee report recommending the impeachment of Vice President Sara Duterte.
Grabe, matapang kahit na may kakasuhan o iipitin yung kanilang mga kung ano-ano dyan, talagang nagno pa rin ito.
I will not vote in favor of a committee report that is a product.
Para doon sa mga walang bayag, mapalalaki, mapababae, ibig sabihin walang tapang. Tangina, naging congressman pa kayo pero wala. Napapaluhod lang kayo ng mga buaya dyan, no? Mga duwag. Sobrang duwag ninyo. Kung kailan nandyan na kayo sa kinauupuan ninyo. Kasi ganun lang naman yun eh. Kapag ka meron ka talagang tinatago, ayaw mo na lang madamay, itatahimik ka na lang. Base sa aking opinion. Okay, ito, panoorin ho natin.
Palakas
buo,
ang
no?
committee report na ito. Bakit
Dito na.
discipline? Impeachment is the gravest political remedy under our Constitution. It cannot rest on shortcuts, spectacle, or evidence gathered through a process that looks less like a constitutional proceeding and more like a fishing expedition. The vulnerability of this entire process is plain. The committee conducted hearings when both houses of Congress were not in session. That alone raises serious questions on authority, timing, and regularity. Then, instead of remaining with the verified complaints and their attachments, the committee gathered new evidence, expanded the theory of the case, and built allegations beyond what the respondent was originally required to answer.
Kasi ang nangyayari, no, sabi kay VP Sara, kunyari, inaakusahan kita, VP Sara, ganito, ganito, ganito. Ngayon, maglabas ka ng ebidensya. Si VP Sara yung maglalabas ng ebidensya. Di ba dapat ganito, di ba? Meron silang may akusasyon kay VP Sara na kurakot siya. Dapat silang maglabas ng mga ebidensya laban kay VP Sara at si VP Sara naman magdidepensa sa tamang forum, hindi dito sa ginawa po nila dyan sa House of Crocodile. Diba? Wala. Ewan ko dyan sa mga congressman na na takot. Meron pa ako narinig dati kaya lang daw sila pumirma para daw magkaroon ng budget yung lugar nila. Gago. Tarantado.
Hindi pwede na magsimula tayo sa isang complaint, tapos habang tumatakbo ang hearing, palalawakin natin ang kaso hanggang maging ibang kaso na ito. Due process is not a technicality. It is the constitutional shield of every Filipino, including those we dislike, those we oppose, and those we fear politically. I am especially troubled by the Anti-Money Laundering Council disclosures. Section 8-A of the amended Anti-Money Laundering Act protects the information received or processed by the Council. If confidential financial intelligence reach this committee through a legally defective route, then we are being asked to rely on fruits of a poisonous tree. Isa pa, kung matibay at malakas ang committee report na ito, bakit kailangan mangako di umano ng pabuya tulad ng pera,
Grabe.
dagdag allowances, at release ng projects?
Taragis naman yan. So, ibig sabihin, pag pipirma ka, may ganyan kang makukuha. Ang sakit sa ulo ng gobyerno natin dyan sa Kongreso. So, ibig sabihin, parang pera lang para makapirma kayo. Hindi dahil sa mga ebidensya para kay BP Sara. Ganito nangyari, no? Sa lahat ho ng gustong pumirma, ganitong mga benefits ang inyong makukuha. Okay, di ba? Ganon eh. Pero, yung patungkol sa impeachment, hindi na doon ang usapan eh. Kumbaga, sinisilaw na nila yung mga congressman na pagpipirma kayo ganito, di ba? Pakatarantado, gago. Walang ibang pwedeng sabihin kundi ganun talagang word. Wala tayong ay. Ang usapin dito yung impeachment kung naaayon ba, kung hilaw ba o hinog, o totoo o hindi. Tsaka ka ngayon pipirma. Ngayon, pumirma ka, naalala ko nga nung last na ganyan din yung nangyari. Kaya daw sila pumirma para daw may budget yung lugar nila. Hindi para oo o hindi ma-impeach si BP Sara, kundi para magkaroon sila ng budget. Inuulit na naman nila yung ganitong sitwasyon. Ngayon, kung may problema kay Romualdez, alam nyo, kulong nyo na ho. Hindi yung ang dami nyo sinasabi. Ang dami nyo mga pakeme. Sakit ng gobyerno ngayon tapos kampihan pa ng mga bayaran. Leche talaga mga kapatid. Okay, then load na po tayo. Ito po ang ating main na pag-uusapan ngayon. Ito po yung video nung pumasok po si Senator Bato. Okay, Peter Cayetano. Sarap naman tignan si Peter Cayetano yung nandiyan dyan na ngayon. Palakpakan muna natin. Sana, ang inaasahan natin dito hindi parang bilang Maka-Duterte. Ang inaasahan natin dito yung katotohanan. Sana lumabas. Kasi nung naging Senate President tong sila Tito Sen at naging Blue Ribbon si Period, walang nangyaring maganda, puro kabaklaan. Yan lang opinion ko lang to hindi ko sinasabing bakla si Macho. Puro kabaklaan. Shoutout sa ating mga ayoko na paliwanag, tuloy na natin.
If the technical aspect is ready, please play the CCTV footage of Senator Bato's arrival today.
So, yun na. At parang nagmamadali yan lahat, no? Eto na yung isa pang CCTV. Grabe, oh. Ayun, oh. Grabe. Si Senator Bato yung nangunguna doon, ano? Eto na, yan, oh. Napapaload-load pa. Dahil nga... ayan na. Ala. Gusto po. Grabe, parang habulan yung nangyayari, ano? Ito pa yung isa. Kailangan niyang makapasok talaga dun mismo sa ano, no? Sa Senado, yung sa pinaka-room talaga. Grabe.
Jet, sino yung mga NBI doon?
May mga NBI nga, no? Yun yun. Ayun, no? Grabe. Ala. Ano yung kanina? Doon ako nakatingin sa kabila dito. Ito. Dito ako nakatingin banda dito sa yung may sumilip na lalaki. Ayun, sinarado na. Okay. Dapat panagutin talaga to kung anong... Kasi may nag-utos dyan Sa tingin ko, hindi lang NBI May ulo yan, may pinakataas yan. Hindi pwedeng NBI lang Mahaba yung video, no? Basta nakapasok na doon si Senator Bato. Tignan pa natin. Yan.
We'll recognize Senator Marcoleta, who had
Ayun.
the floor before our colleagues suggested that we watch for ourselves. So we will be asking the OSA to identify who among those who were chasing Senator Bato were NBI agents.
Ganito natin. Set up natin na maayos para makita nyo. Yan. Tapos, yung zoom. Ganyan natin, no?
Mr. President, we have seen it all. I think this is the best evidence
Oo.
that can prove that the good senator, our colleague in this institution, is being chased by authorities. I'm not sure where they got the authority to chase him, and incidentally, I think he's about to be captured by them for purposes of serving him or rendering him or even surrendering him to the ICC. I'd like to ask, Mr. President, what is the authority of the National Bureau of Investigation in executing, for example, even if for the sake of an argument that the ICC issued a warrant of arrest against Senator Bato? As far as I know, Mr. President, the counterpart of the Interpol, which is the serving arm of the ICC in executing warrants, the Interpol's counterpart in this country is PCTC, which is the Philippine Center for Transnational Crimes.
Salamin tayo.
And I check that it is now under, it used to be under the Office of the President and under the control and supervision of the NAPOLCOM. But I think it's now under the control of the DILG. So my question is, how come that the NBI is chasing Senator Bato for an apparent warrant of arrest, which the former Senator Trillanes has been showing around that he got a warrant of arrest and he is personally serving it to the senator? The first question is former Senator Trillanes now the sheriff of the ICC? And he has been working with the Interpol, Mr. President.
Kasi nga, di ba, may hawak siyang warrant of arrest. Ano ba? Siya bang nagpapawarrant? Or may nagpawarrant nun? Pero bakit may hawak siya nun? Di ba? Nantindi, no? Doon ako nakukupalan eh. Bakit may hawak itong isang mamamayang Pilipino? Wala. Hindi na siya nagtatrabaho sa gobyerno. Ordinaryong Pilipino na lang siya. Pero may hawak siya ng arrest kay Bato de la Rosa. Senator, yung aarestuhin, may hawak ng warrant of arrest. Grabe ah.
This is all questionable. As I said earlier, Mr. President, this is not only an assault to our colleague, but principally it is an assault, an insult to this institution. Hindi natin pwedeng palampasin ito, Mr. President. We need to protect the senator. As I said earlier, and I manifested that Trillanes himself was a beneficiary of this institution's security.
Yun.
Humingi po siya ng Senate Protective Custody nung panahon na kinailangan niya po ito. Ngayon, ironically, he's the one executing the very act which prevented him from being assaulted at the time. Masyado pong nakakabahala na ang nangyayari, Mr. President. I think all these people, I think we can identify all these people in due time. They did not only violate Article 145 of the revised penal code, as I earlier manifested.
Oh, so ibig sabihin may na-violate na naman, no? Anak ko. Pag talagang si Soto, ito lang ha, what if kung talagang si Soto nga ang nagpumayag siya na arestuhin si Senator Bato? Dapat managot yan si Soto. Kung.
Arrested. Former Senator Trillanes is even guilty of usurping authority, Mr. President. Hindi natin pwedeng palampasin po ito. In the meantime, I'd like to move, Mr. President, that in the light of the recent adoption of the Senate Resolution number 44, I move that Senator Bato be placed under the Senate Protective Custody, Mr. President, until he is able to
normal na.
get all and exhaust all legal remedies to protect himself. And until this institution is also able to do just the same. Mr. President, Article 59 of Rome Statute is very, very clear. It's very, very clear. Even for the sake of an argument that there is a valid warrant of arrest against our colleague, Article 59 still states that the person to be arrested must be promptly delivered to a competent judicial authority in order to accomplish at least three things. Number one, to identify or to ascertain the identity of the person being arrested. Number two, whether the processes, the legal processes have been observed. And number three, whether or not his rights were protected. This is very, very important for purposes of protecting the due process and the rule of law, which our colleague can avail, Mr. President.
The motion is consistent with our rules, is consistent with Senate Resolution number 44, is consistent with precedence. So is there any objection? If not, the motion is carried.
Mr. President,
So consistent with past practices, no? Senator Bato will enjoy the protection of the law and the protection of the Senate in accordance with our rules and with Philippine laws. No?
thank you. Mr. President, may I have
Pwedeng kampante.
the floor, Mr. President?
Yes, Majority Leader.
Mr. President, as I was looking and watching the CCTV, Mr. President, I recall, Mr. President, every time we have a committee hearing, any member of the Senate would move to cite in contempt someone who is lying, Mr. President. So my position, Mr. President, looking at what happened to our dear colleague, and I'm going to do this, Mr. President, whether you are in majority or minority, you are an elected official, Mr. President. And for someone, especially coming from a different agency of the government, trying to do something like that in violation of Article 147, Chapter 2 of our revised penal code, Mr. President. Maybe, Mr. President, it is the right time for us, while we are having a session, to cite in contempt
Yun.
these individuals
Yun.
trying to prevent Senator Bato de la Rosa from reporting for work to do his job as elected senator of the Republic of the Philippines. So, Mr. President, if it is a proper motion, and I would leave this to the body, that we cite in contempt these individuals, Mr. President, that would be identified in this particular video, trying to block, trying to prohibit Senator Bato de la Rosa from doing his job, Mr. President.
Yes.
I submit, Mr. President, to the wisdom of the
Is there any objection
majority.
to holding the John and Jane Does, who will be laterly identified in accordance with the CCTV, to hold them in contempt of Senate,
Then,
the Senate?
Mr. President,
So ngayon, alam nyo na kung bakit hindi pumapasok si Senator Bato. Kasi ganito nga. Ayun lang ang akin ha.
I was suggesting, Mr. President, and if you are, if the body is amenable to that, I will move, Mr. President, that we cite them in contempt. Because, Mr. President,
Well, because you made that manifestation, Majority Leader, let me say this, not as Senate President, but as a member of the Philippine
Yan.
Bar,
Ganyan gusto ko
and
din.
as a humble servant of our people as a senator, each legislative body has to defend itself, especially versus existential threats. When we only have 24 senators and in certain votes you need 13, and we will allow that in our premises without the proper coordination nor without the proper due process, ay pwede mong habulin na lang at hagurin yung isang senator, what can be more existential than that? There might be some reservations, but medyo ang tono pa lang sa hearings ay parang may kabastusan. Hino-hold na natin in contempt eh. And for the record,
Eh, paano
when
pa kaya yan?
Senator Bato was chased by these agents, we were already in session. I was already standing in the podium at the side and already was making that motion. So even out of courtesy, regardless of their coordination, kung meron man o wala dito, hindi dapat hinabol si Senator. Dapat
Yun.
pumunta sila dito sa taas. Nakipag-usap sila. Gwardiyahin nila lahat ng pinto. Pero hindi dapat makipaghabulan sa kahit sinong senador dito sa
Yun.
sa loob.
Mm-mm.
So it is really the pleasure of the body. But if we do not take a hard stance regarding that, do not regret or do not ask ourselves why tomorrow baka may checkpoint na malapit sa bahay natin at huhulihin na tayo.
Nako.
Because my understanding of parliamentary immunity goes to the extent of even being secure in our traveling to the Senate. Eh, eto na sa loob na ng Senado eh.
Oo.
So, Majority Leader, maybe you should consult the other senators or make the motion and then
Kumbaga nasa loob na ng Senado tapos pinasok ng NBI para arestuin si Senator Bato for the ICC ba? Grabe. Ito na ang gobyerno natin ngayon.
so can we recognize first Senator Estrada?
Thank you, Mr. President. Just an additional violation of the elements of the National Bureau of Investigation, who chased or who prevented Senator Bato from attending the sessions. May I invite the attention of our colleagues in Article 145 of the Revised Penal Code. If I can read it to you. Violation of parliamentary immunity. The penalty of prison mayor shall be imposed upon any person who shall use force, intimidation, threats, or fraud to prevent any member of the National Assembly from attending the meetings of the Assembly, which in this case, the Senate, or any of its committees or subcommittees, constitutional commissions or committees, or divisions thereof, from expressing his opinions and casting his vote. And the penalty of prison correctional shall be imposed upon any public officer or employee who shall, while the assembly is in regular or special session, arrest or search any member thereof, except in case such member has committed a crime punishable under this code by a penalty higher than prison mayor. That is all, Mr. President.
We take note of that, Senator Estrada, and it's 100% correct. But the reason why the presiding officer has not mentioned administrative and criminal law is because we can ask the Committee on Rules and the Committee on Public Order to have an investigation. No, meaning my immediate concern is the integrity and the safety of the Senate as an institution. It isn't even about Senator Bato. They could be arresting people from the other side of the aisle or other side of the politics here. I would have the same stand that you have to coordinate first.
Nice, nice.
Then we have to accept that they have legal authority. If not, you give the senator the opportunity to go to court or, as Senator Marcoleta
Oo.
said, all legal remedies. Wala namang problema po sa legal remedies. If we go to all the precedents,
Oo.
you will see na eventually yung iba nag-surrender din. Pero yung korte ang nag-utos,
Mm.
hindi yung mga law enforcers.
Pero dito, wala atang utos ng Supreme Court.
So my point is, we will deal with the administrative and criminal liabilities, if any, according to the findings of our committees. But right now, before us is the question of what does the Senate in plenary as a body do to protect itself. And Senator Villanueva suggested holding them in contempt. May I remind everyone that when someone is held in contempt, they are allowed to purge themselves of that contempt by either giving justifiable reason or by apologizing. My information at this point in time, and anyone can correct me if I'm wrong, they are still here and they are still threatening to arrest him here. So, what is the pleasure, Majority Leader?
Sus mio, Marimar, no? Kumbaga, nandoon pa rin pala, no? May pagkakataon pa rin na pwedeng maaresto si Senator Bato. Halimbawa, lumabas siya doon sa may bibilin siyang chicharon. Hindi na pwede, kailangan dyan lang siya sa Senado, no? Grabe na ho itong nangyayari. Pero ano ba yung nabalitaan natin na sabi ni John Vic Remulla ba yun, no? Sabi niya ng ganun, parang hindi na daw yung 10,000 na aaresto kay Senator Bato. Wow, 10,000? Parang overkill naman yun. Or sabihin na natin, ganun ba kalakas si Senator Bato? O hindi naman kaya, bakit ganun? Bakit 10,000, hindi na raw yun aaresto kay Senator Bato eh. Parang ganun ang pagkakaintindi ko lang naman. Pero ano to, bakit ganun? Bakit yung mga magnanakaw sa flood control, bakit malaya? Samantalang ito senador, wala naman pagnakaw na nagaganap. Pero bakit dun sila agresibo, no? Hindi sila agresibo sa mga magnanakaw talaga sa kaban ng bayan. Dapat nga maging agresibo tayo sa pagtulong sa Pilipinas eh. Pero ito yung nangyayari. Itong administrasyon na talaga na to, napakakupal. Yun lang masasabi ko. Okay, hanggang dito na lamang. Maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood. Siguro ho, kung nakarating kayo hanggang dito, palike naman po ng ating video mga kapatid. Napakalaking tulong na ho sa amin yan, no? Minsan ini-snap na lang ho natin yung like. Hindi, okay naman, vlogger naman yan eh. Wala ako. Malilito ho views natin ngayon. Kung gusto nyo ganyan, no, i-click nyo lang ho yung like. Marami naman nanonood. Kahit sa TV, click nyo lang ho yung like. Napakalaking bagay ho sa amin. Sobrang maraming salamat po.